I tried to seduce a dragon. That is not kid friendly.
NC-17.
All right, streams live.
You guys remember I took Wick out on a date.
Yep. Railed me too. Wait, what? No, I'm kidding.
What?
No, not that time.
Hey, I was a gentleman,
No,
okay?
I don't put on the first date.
I was a gentleman.
I was
you know
a
what?
gentleman.
There's something to be said for that, at least.
I was a gentleman.
He was only a gentleman because he was afraid she was gonna kill him.
All right, let's go.
She was a bad bitch.
All right, here we go.
Is Dado here?
Yeah, he's right there.
Right here, bro.
What up, Dan?
I don't have Discord up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's got his cam on, unlike somebody.
All right.
All right. Welcome everybody to the 3SFG D&D Campaign Christmas special.
Yay!
Merry Christmas.
Where we
You're gonna
bring-
watch us all die.
Cheer and joy to all those around. Last time we played, the group set about conversing with Aurora for a while, learning some of the ins and outs of what she's gathered so far about the city and her time being here. You all learn that there is either a time displacement or some other kind of ambient effect within the city that, one, causes the character to, or causes someone to lose track of time, where they are, where they've been, how long it's been. Taking some of your memories of recent hours and recent days. And then you all start, after taking a long rest, you begin to feel some of the effects take hold on some of your minds. Some of you all are able to push away the effect, but for a few of you, the previous day and some other time was lost. It's indiscernible to tell day and night through the mists, and among some other things about the relationship, Rawl's relationship with the past group of avatars who are the protectors of this realm from the past invasion. Get a little bit of Aurora's history as well. And then she tells you that this is the college, the Grand College of Elendred. And that she's searching for some information about the defensive, what used to be the defensive field that permeated the city back in its heyday. She theorizes that the mist is a corruption of the centralized defense system for the city. She tasks you all with clearing out the two upper floors of the college, which she knows to be infested with past students of the college who, in the madness induced by the mists, sought immortality and ended up dealing with some necromantic magic that was corrupted and warped by the chaotic energy of the mist, and something went wrong and they ended up necrotizing themselves somehow. Necromorphing, whatever you want to call it. You fought your way through the second floor of the college, finding some students, and then what you all presume to be one of Tolliver's ancestors who is a teacher here. And you went through the desk, you found a book with a lock on it, and you stowed that away for later perusal. After doing a quick, basically, tossing of the desk in the room around the desk, you all find some interesting papers and some books and some logs and stuff. But you all don't take the time to really read them. You pack them. You find this book sitting on a pedestal in sort of in a back room from the office. You all look around. You see that the floor have these intricate swirling runic pattern, and you read one of the pages of the book, and it offers you a riddle. Upon shouting the answer out loud to the riddle, you are whisked away. You all do this subsequently, one by one, answering the book's riddles and finding yourselves in a new chamber. Now, when you first enter in to this chamber, the mist lies very thick here. Previously throughout the college, it was at roughly ankle level, as Aurora told you that she was suppressing most of the mist, especially the entities that were chasing you all, keeping them out of the college, and that's what she has to focus on right now. But here in this chamber, the mists are about waist high. For Hephaestus, it's about to your chin, like you have to kind of like stand up straight and proffer your chin, like you're in kind of like too deep of a pool, and like kind of get all your full height just to see over top of the mist. As you all enter in, what you see immediately in front of you are 2 desks, 4 chairs, each covered in dust and cobwebs, and various different tomes and papers that are kind of scattered. On the walls to your left and right, you see similar walls, similar but not the same. These are a bit more ornate and decorative wall sconces that were similar to what Ian and them saw in the hospital in Azuna. However, it's not putting off the same sort of sterile white light that it was in the hospital. These are glowing very faintly green. And you look upon the walls, you see there are many of them, well spaced out enough to cover so there are no shadows on the ground. But this light is dim. And it kind of ricochets off of the top of the mist, causing this sort of green mixed with purplish red light that kind of permeates the chamber around you all. In the center of the room, you see a ziggurat, a sort of square-shaped pyramid with multiple steps and levels leading up to a flat raised platform at the top. In this dim light, you can see that each step on the ziggurat is inlaid with some type of metal or crystal, or there is some kind of etching carved into the stones. At the top of the platform, you see 4 large-ish pillars that extend toward the ceiling, which is roughly 40 feet above you all. It's domed, completely domed. At the top, you see 4 thick, and I'm talking like torso-sized crystals that sit atop. Now, in this weird light, it's kind of hard to see the true color of the crystals. However, Ian, I need you to make an intelligence check, please. Also, Tolliver.
Okay. Can I flash that?
You can if you wish.
Yes, I want to.
Okay. So, Tolliver, you immediately recognize these crystals. You've seen them multiple times before, and you recognize the energy that's roiling within inside of them. These are more of the aquamarine crystals that you found in the sunken temple of Umberly, and also underlaid in the opening thoroughfare of the city when you first walked in. You all remember that in some of the cracked and broken and missing pieces of stone in the thoroughfare, underneath were the aquamarine crystals. But these are like torso size, like even bigger than like the nuke that's sitting at Ian's hip. And they are currently glowing and putting off this pale blue light. However, you can see, especially you, Ian, with that sort of underlying arcane sense that you have, where you can see like how magic's been imbued in objects. You see that from the tip of each crystal, there is an arcane line. There's a line of arcane energy that are headed towards a center point. And as your eyes track from the crystals, you see heavy on top of the platform, laying in mist. The mist sort of swirling around this object lazily. You see a human skull with some carved, faceted objects in its eyes. And as you all enter into the room and you look upon it, you see that the mist begins to swirl a little bit faster and begins acting with a purpose. You see that the skull itself, originally just looking kind of placidly down at the ground, begins to raise up a bit to about where it stands about 6.5-ish feet, maybe close to 7 feet above the dais at the top. You see the mist begins to coalesce around the object, giving it sort of this incorporeal human form. You see features like cheekbone overlay, like what would be like misty skin overlaying the bone structure of the face. You see what looks like very ornate robes of sort of like kind of like a sharp shoulder pads sticking off to the side with these long flowing belled sleeves, and this long ornate robe with very fine robes like crisscrossing underneath. As this humanoid form with the skull kind of hovers suspended by the arcane energy made of mist above the platform, you see what now you recognize to be gems light up with blackish energy as the skull focuses directly at you, Tolliver. And you all hear a voice permeate from the mist. It says, "I do not know how you have found your way here. I do not recognize you as kin of mine, but the magic is undeniable. I offer you this one time. Give yourself to me as my new permanent vessel, and I let your friends go free. Deny me, and I take you anyway, and leave their bones to rot forever in the mist. Decide now."
I mean, that sounds like a good idea, Tolliver.
As it's like floating, it's like the mist sort of, like as it's floating in the air, it kind of settles down on top of the dais as the mist sort of mushrooms out around it. You can't really tell a discernible difference between where the mist begins and ends and this corporeal form, or incorporeal, whichever one means not solid. Incorporeal, I think, yeah. As it sort of forms and settles there, it's got its hands behind its back, and it's just looking at you almost indifferently, aside from the fact that you now know that it wants you for a vessel. What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna yell over and say, "Don't get ahead of yourself." To that thing.
How do I know you're not going to kill my friends the second you take over my body?
You will have to trust me.
Send them away first.
They are free to go. They leave that room, however, your body is mine.
I will not let you stay here by yourself, Tolliver.
Can we just kill him already? Still standing here talking.
Well, I mean,
we're here.
Is this a sort of creature we
I
want to
look
have
at
a
Tolliver
vessel?
and real quick, I kind of turn around to the whole group here. I kind of step in front and I turn to the whole group. There's no shot. There's no chance that this being. And while I'm talking, I'm slowly. I'm committing to this. I am slowly grabbing my javelin of lightning. Trying to be as stealth as possible. And I look at everyone and pumpernickel. Launch the javelin. Shrimpy poo.
I always forget that you fucking
Yep.
activated.
Make your attack roll.
And so it begins.
As you turn, with the hands slowly reaching back, and in a quick, very quick turn, twist of the hips, you see he brings up the javelin and it sparks to life with the lightning arcing across it, and he launches it across the room. You see almost an imperceptible movement of this entity as it just slightly steps to the right. And the javelin goes arcing past him, crashing into one of the columns behind him, shattering it. The crystal falling apart and slamming to the ground, cracking. Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage for the lightning bolt that follows the javelin.
Be 4d6 on that one.
Yep.
Great.
As
Let's go.
soon as he let that go, I frenzy raged.
Okay.
Like it's go time.
You see, as the lightning bolt arcs and travels across this like flash of light, blinds you for half a second in your dark vision. As it arcs across the room, you see the entity stands there, no mark upon it whatsoever that you can discern. You hear him say, "So your decision has been made then." The hard way, as he reaches his hand out in front of him, and a staff coalesces in his hand as he slams it down on the ground. The mist arcs up, begins swirling violently around you all. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, it begins!
We all have +3, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone has.
Everybody but Traxix apparently.
Yeah. Me too.
Get the shitty rolls out of the way.
I mean, that was just kind of a random placement after last session. So
All right, give me 1 second. I gotta go change her diaper. Give me like a minute.
Okay.
I
Where
got
are you in the
I got a
initiative?
20. I got 24. I got 24.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah. 24, 22, 2 12s. Damn, that's some low rolls after those 3.
Well, there is only one bad guy so far.
See, you say
Oh.
things like that.
yeah,
You say things like that.
Me? Oh.
Yeah, what? No way. Couldn't be.
So what does this room look like? Is it just one big chamber, or is that a wall I'm looking at?
It's a chamber, but it's like,
Like right here where I got my
yeah,
thing?
that's where the ziggurat begins.
Oh, so that just goes up.
Yeah.
Okay.
From there, that's a 5-foot walk up, a little bit of walking space, and then the platform that has all those runic and etched markings. This kind of stepped pyramid that leads up here. So this is technically, this platform here is like 10 feet off the ground. So ground, 5 foot off the ground, 10 feet off the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
And you said it looked like the lightning bolt did no damage.
yeah, that's not good. That's
Okay, 25-20. Bearheart has a 24. Why did I write 24 instead of his initials? Okay. Traxix has a 20.
Oliver's a 22.
What? Question. Can I use that inspiration on initiative?
Sure. Why not?
That's 1d8, you said?
Yep. All right, 2015.
So I 18
None of you all. Oh, okay.
with that 6.
Why am I blanking on your name? Holy shit. Ulf. Okay. Then 1510.
12.
Ian has a 12. Festus has an 11. You're muted, by the way. Ghost.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So, Ian, Festus, and then Festus,
Franz.
and then Franz is last.
Franz got a 8.
Okay. Top of the order. I think it's the first time you've gone first in a fight. Bearheart.
Well, Bearheart does what Bearheart does, baby. And I go, what was I gonna say? I pull out. I pull out the Haka, the Hungering Shard. As I pull it out, I say to it, "Let's feast!" And I charge.
All right. Charge on. You see Bearheart goes running up by the sides of the table, just barreling through these chairs that are here.
So, move and dash. That's my action bonus. That's my movement. That is my action.
Okay. That's your turn?
End of turn. End of turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, as you get close, the Demi-Lich is... Whatever.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at the word Demi-Lich when I started talking.
Tolliver knew it and told us all with his history check. Something, something.
It's a demi-lich.
So as the Demi-Lich was looking at Tolliver, as you rush up to Haka brandished, its attention focuses on you, Bearheart. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
$27.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, never mind. Apparently it does nothing if you save. Fucking hey. Yeah, great. Okay, Tolliver. Your turn.
All right. I'm gonna see Bearheart run in, and I'm kind of just gonna like swear under my breath. I'm gonna look at the rest of the party and just kind of be like, "You don't have to do this," and I'm going to run. Is this a raised platform here where the stairs?
No.
Okay.
Not that. Think of that as a wall.
Where did my token?
It's
Oh,
underneath.
this
It's
is a
on.
wall.
Yeah. Just think of that as like a
It's-
wall.
Your token
Found
is
it.
on
Found
track.
it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right then.
Where did you go?
For a moment.
I am going to use my 30 feet of movement and run over to this. Actually, I'll use 25 and run to right here. And 50 feet away, I'm just going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
I don't think any of those, based off Bearheart's roll area, are hit.
None of those attacks hit.
Yep. Cool.
As the
And
entity
then
just waves its hand in front of it, and a mist comes up, and all three rays smack into the mist.
Dope. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to do nothing, and I'll send my familiar out, and he'll use 50 feet of fly movement, use a help action, go 10 feet away to here behind this pillar.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he begins to move. Okay. It's your turn. Traxix.
Point of order, real quick.
Mm.
Can I choose to not burn the help action from Tolliver's familiar?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's whenever the next attack happens, it
You
procs it.
just have advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I defer my turn to the next in line and then go after?
You can hold your action, but you can't defer your turn. So you have to use your movement and your bonus action, but you can hold your action.
Okay. I don't think anyone else.
Don't worry about wasting the help action. It's totally fine.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna say, damn it, here we go again. I want to pull out my longbow. Steady aim sharpshooter.
Okay.
The 15 hit.
Does not. Arrow goes
Yes.
arcing past.
Oh, 12 doesn't hit either, I suppose.
It does not.
Very good. Well, very bad, actually.
So
That
rough
is my
start,
turn.
boys. Okay. The end of your turn. He looks around, sees Bearheart to his left, and when he looks at you, Bearheart, you see like on his face he has this like he smells something bad. This kind of look of disgust as he looks at you, and then he looks over at Tolliver, and sort of just kind of shakes his head, and then looks at Hephaestus.
The hell did I do?
You're like a fucking sexier Tim the Toolman.
You see the mist settle in on top of Hephaestus. It just kind of lays heavy on him. Hephaestus, it feels like kind of like a weighted blanket is set on your shoulders. But you see the mist is now kind of swirling around Hephaestus in a 20-foot radius. 20-foot circle. Wait, hold on. No, that's not right. Come on, computer, load the shit. Thank you. Yeah, a 10-foot radius, so 20-foot sphere. Yeah. Ian, you feel your armor lock up. You feel you try to like your body doesn't lock up. Like you've got your arms and everything, and you feel like you can move, but you go to move, and the armor doesn't go with you. Hephaestus, your shield that's normally kind of writhing, has this like perpetual movement, it just stops. Okay, Ulf, your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to move and dash up to here.
Okay.
Oh wait, can I dash or?
Yeah, you can dash. Yeah, you can dash. So where Bearheart threw the chairs to the side, Ulf goes ripping tables. It just like throws it left, throws the other one right, and then just runs right up to the entity.
And I'm going to hit him with the old. Wait, do I have advantage with the familiar?
There is
Or
it.
no? Okay.
No, yeah, you used your action to, but you have your bonus action still, and you are frenzied right now. You frenzied before the fight. Like when you saw Bearheart go, you immediately just went.
Just wondering if I had.
You don't have your attack, your action because you dashed. So you only have the one attack with your bonus action if you want it.
Right. Do I have advantage on that?
No, because Traxix shot at him.
Right. Okay. I will attack recklessly with the Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Hit that motherfucker, Ulf.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Please.
Please.
That barely hits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
With a 21. Barely hits. Well, a little bit more than barely. Roll your damage. 14. Okay, so 24 points of damage. As your great axe, you kind of aim for the head, but the staff comes up and you kind of slice through the staff and through its neck. And the great axe just sort of slices through it all the way. And you feel like you feel the axe kind of drag when it makes contact with the incorporeal form.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Can we tell how much damage his hit did?
Make an insight check. You all should hear the music. I've got like dramatic violins playing. Nah, you can't really tell. His body's made of mist. It's really hard to tell. Okay. Ulf, after your turn. He continues to move. Alright, Ulf, you get an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Yeah. Because... One second.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I will take that.
Wow, how fortunate for you motherfuckers.
What's up?
As he looks around, as he steps more into the center room, and he looks around, he raises his staff up, and then when he slams it down onto the ground, the jaw kind of unhinges from the rest of the skull for a second. The eyes shine bright with this pulsing black energy as it lets out this ungodly curdling scream that permeates to the entire room.
Oh,
Tolliver, Ulf, Bearheart. I need you all to make Constitution saving throws.
Baird's on it.
Ulf, I'm sorry, you beat me to it. But I'm gonna say that. So, even though you rolled, Ulf, you roll a 3. As you see around
he's a
Ulf,
fuck.
you see around Ulf, you see something very similar. You've seen similar golden patterns before when you know Tolliver is manipulating the weave around creatures. With a very subtle flick of his finger back behind him, you see the same, but it's like blackish silver, as the same kind of weaving patterns cross over Ulf, and he falls unconscious. You have 0 hit points.
Same thing happens to me, and I roll a 17.
Okay. You're fine. Bearheart, you're fine. You all, after that scream, you all look around. Those of you back near the entrance, you kind of shake your head. You're like, whoa, what the fuck? You see Tolliver has like dropped down to one knee.
Doesn't Ulf get +3?
It doesn't matter.
He
He
rolled,
rolled
a
a
3.
3.
He
my
did
bad.
wizard
Yeah,
him.
I
He
forgot
about
fucking Uno
Yeah,
reversed
yeah.
us. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's his turn. He sort of looks around and he looks at you, Tolliver, and he goes, "That is a good sign. You will make a strong vessel for me." Ian. You are, for all intents and purposes, paralyzed. Like, your body's paralyzed. Your mind, still active. You can still talk. You can hear, all that good stuff. But you can't move at all. Any parts of your body. Your armor is just locked tight to you.
Do I know why I can't move?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Okay. Now make an arcana check.
Okay.
It was a check to see if you could even make the check. Okay.
Just roll all your checks. It's fine.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So, taking in your ability to sort of see how magic has imbued everything, you can out past like as you look at the demi-lich, you see that there's magic sort of infusing all of them. It's like it always has been, perpetually, the chaos magic, and then you see how it's concentrated densely into his form. But you look in a 20-foot immediate space around you and your friends and Hephaestus. There is no magic.
Centering where?
Centering on Hephaestus.
On Hephaestus.
There
okay.
is no magic whatsoever. It's not there anymore. The mist is gone around you. But it's sitting on top of Hephaestus.
That's not quite accurate.
So it's like here, 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 here,
Okay,
in a circle.
gotcha. I'm gonna call that out and let everybody know that it is a 20-foot radius around Hephaestus. So that
Yep.
magic is null and void, and I can't move. Could I throw a dart?
You can't move at all.
Fuck.
Your armor doesn't work, doesn't respond to your mental commands, nothing.
Well, you said I can. You said before I could use like move my arm.
You can talk. No. You can't move anything. Your
I
arms are
just
locked
talk.
into place. Like you've got like a full body, like gel suit on. You can mumble words. Honestly, you can't move your. You can't even. Well, no, your jaws. Your face. It's like a Spider-Man mask. I'm assuming. So like your mouth's inside it. You can like move your mouth up and down. What would you like to do?
Can I hold an action? Since I can't-
Depends on what the action is. You can't like. Well, yeah. What do you want to do?
If this goes away and I'm able to move once again,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna hold an action to hit Lich Boy with a lightning launcher.
Sure. I'll let that happen. I'll let that
Okay.
work. Okay.
That's my turn then.
All right. Hephaestus.
Yar!
Your turn, buddy.
Yeah, I know it is.
He's excited.
I'm gonna try to have fun with this. So I'm gonna move my 25 feet because I can move, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Right next to him.
Okay.
He should now be in that force field of go fuck yourself.
Should be.
And that I am going to. I can't cast magic. I am gonna just hit him with my hammer.
Swing away, sweet chariot. Does not hit, unfortunately.
That's my turn.
Okay.
when he moves away, does it?
Your armor comes back to life.
so I can attack him.
Yeah. And you feel it comes back and it is fucking angry. Like you get a sense like your whole armor prickles up, like little spikes and ridges kind of form on the sides, like
Alright.
sort of the joints in your armor, and you feel like hairs on the back of a wolf just like stand up. Unfortunately, that does not hit. You see the orb in the center of his chest like flickers to life again, and you're just like, what the fuck? And it just launches the launcher and it just like sails off. At the end of your turn, the Lich is going to take in his surroundings, and then his eyes settle on you, Franz. And he looks at you with this sort of like, he looks kind of down his nose at you and he goes, pathetic, untrained, hubris, you sorcerers, do nothing to hone and refine your magic. And he sort of twirls his finger at you, and the mist collates around you, settles onto your body, and it kind of settles into this blackish, silvery color. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Don't take that. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. But yeah, 19. Sweet.
Okay. You feel the mist try to settle on you, and then it just kind of falls apart. Okay. Very good. It is your turn.
All right. Chromatic orb.
Okay. That hits.
Alright, and it's going to be lightning damage.
Okay.
13.
13 points of lightning damage. See, as this orb kind of spins around and slams into him, the lightning slamming into the misty form, and you see sort of some of the mist gets parsed away. Okay. That's your turn?
Yeah, let's see. Who's that next to me?
That's Ian.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take my movement too.
Okay. Back to the top of the order. Bearheart, this is your turn.
All right. Fuck.
You can at least get to him.
Yeah, but Ulf just went down in front of me. I'll come back for you, Ulf. I'm gonna go right there.
Okay.
And I'm going to make an attack with Daka.
Do it.
With advantage, yes?
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna answer me. I know you're not. I can't channel, can I?
As you step into the space,
Do I feel my?
you no
my
longer
channel?
feel Dahaka. You no longer feel any of your magical gifts at all.
Even my divine ones?
You look inside you for the power to bring out spells, and you get nothing. And Dahaka now feels like a very heavy sword in your one hand, and it's just like dragging on the ground. You're having trouble lifting it with just your one. Because Dahaka is just a grossly large greatsword that usually you're able to wield with one hand, but currently it's just this hunk of fucking metal in your one arm with your shield out.
Okay. So do I hit? I hit?
You do hit. You just hit because it's no longer a +1 weapon. So that brings your attack to 20, and that is its AC.
Will it be
Oh wait,
20?
you have advantage. Sorry, 21. Anyway, whatever. Shit. Yeah.
So am I doing it with
It's just you lose the +1 to it.
So it'll be 1d10 plus 4.
Well, actually, sorry. Point of order. You can't swing the sword right now, unless you put up your shield to put 2 hands on it. You go to try and move it, and like your one arm can't move the great sword. Great swords are 2-handed usually. This is like Dahaka is now, for all intents and purposes, gone. It's just a regular great sword, and you can only wield a great sword with 2 hands.
Even though I'm proficient in martial weapons.
Mm-hmm. That's not
Heavy,
heavy. It has nothing to do. Heavy just means you have to wield it with 2 hands. That the property of the weapon, with it being heavy, means you have to wield it with 2 hands.
Okay.
When it's Dahaka, it has the versatile feat instead of heavy.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I got you. So I guess then I would have felt as I entered into this space and I went to go swing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would have felt that heaviness, and I would have just dropped my shield to the ground.
Sure, that's
to give
fine.
Myself
Yeah,
extra.
that's fine. So yeah, attack goes off. Go ahead, do your thing.
So what would that be? 1d10?
Well, now it's a
Plus-
D12. It's a D12 because you're wielding it 2-handed. Plus your strength.
I need to fix my thing in D&D Beyond.
Well, I mean, it's just because of where you sit. As soon as you leave, you assume it'll go right back.
So
I drew it on the map, by the way.
1d12 plus my strength, which is 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's
You go-
5.
You go to swing with Dahaka with both your hands, and the sword just passes through the mist form, no resistance whatsoever, and you kind of like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It doesn't even react.
That's fucking shit. All right. I'm just gonna back up.
Okay. When you back up,
Go ahead.
well, no, I mean, you're moving. You are doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. When you go to back up, I need you to make a what is it? Constitution saving throw. You feel your life force sucked out of you as you take 21 points of necrotic damage. Yep. And you see the misty form grow denser. A little bit more solid. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Tolliver.
Okay. I'm going to.
Actually, I'm sorry, real quick. Can I, instead of moving there, can I move here? Same thing. It's just instead of being here. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm going to run. I'm going to stay out of the anti-magic field, and I'm going to run past Bearheart over to here. And I'm going to use my bonus action. 1 second. Okay, perfect. I'm going to use my bonus action and command my tiny servant health potion in my pocket to run out and pour itself into Old's Mountain.
Okay.
So he has 30 feet of movement, so he should be able to do that. Do you want me to roll the health potion? Or should
Yep.
I?
Nope,
Okay.
you do it.
What's the roll again? I'm so sorry.
2d4 plus 2?
Plus 2.
Okay, hold on 1 second. For a second, I need to go get him.
A big 6 health to you, Ulf.
Hell yeah.
But you're back up.
Yeah.
It's fucking better than
Solid
0.
bonus.
Yeah.
Can't wait to run at this dude with an empty vial. Pretty sure it's not magical. It's gonna do nothing.
Just throw a fireball at him.
No. Targeted spells. That's an AoE spell.
I got real fucking worried
Just,
there. For a
I'm
second.
just trying to figure out how he did that with
Still am.
beside the anti-magic field.
Life
That
Drain?
sucks. Yeah,
It's
An
a
ability.
it's like an ability. It's not a spell.
it's a targeted effect. It's a magical effect. But it's whatever. It's
I
cool. It's
also
cool. It's cool.
entirely
We're good.
deactivated my armor, so
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
It didn't deactivate your armor. It shut down the shard. Your armor's back
is-
to functioning now. Just stay out of
I
my
mean, it might-
field.
It might just not affect it.
Might not. I don't know. I don't know anything about that field to know for sure.
He's immune to it because he cast it.
No, I mean not necessarily, but maybe.
could be.
Because Life Drain just says necrotic damage. It doesn't necessarily. I mean, like you would assume it's magic, but it doesn't necessarily say.
We need to get back on top of these counter spells.
Well, we can't. There is nothing to
We
counter.
can't counterspell?
No.
Well, we could have counterspelled Howl, couldn't we?
No, it's an action. It's not a spell. None of these are spells. I think the lore behind a demi-lich is like they're kind of past a lich to the point where they've forgotten a lot of the magic and they've become more. You know what I mean? Like they don't cast as much as they just do shit.
That is the that is the idea behind it.
But no, I haven't seen him cast a spell so far. He's just done the. It's just been the layer actions and the actions that he can do. So I don't think counterspell is gonna even be a thing.
Yeah, I don't even think a Demi-Lich has spells.
Yeah, at all. I feel like I'm just like waiting for my dad to come back to continue beating me.
He's getting his belt.
Yeah, he's getting prepared. He's getting ready.
God damn it.
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd we leave off? Who was it? It's Oliver. What are you doing?
I put the potion into Ulf's mouth. And
Okay,
he's
that's right.
on the
Alright.
ground with 6 health now.
All right. So,
Um,
but you're back alive, Wolf.
and then I'm going to turn and look at this dude. And that was my bonus action, so I'm going to use my action. Fuck me, man. Alright, we're going to send another 3 Scorching Rays. Ah,
Okay. You see, one of them would be dead on, as it leaves your fingers. But as they twist and turn and they hit the perimeter of the field that Ian called out, they just
Yep.
disappear and stop.
Okay. Good to know. And then I'm gonna send my familiar out, do a flyby on him. He's from over here. It's 45
Okay.
speed.
When your
And right-
familiar hits the field,
Oh, god damn it! Of course. Yeah. All right. He's gone.
it's just like you see like a couple
Yeah.
feathers fall as it hits like a bird hitting getting hit by a truck.
God damn.
That's okay.
Traxix.
Oh boy. All right, second time's a charm. So sharpshooter, steady aim. 26, 20.
26.
Excuse
does
me,
hit.
20, 21.
Okay.
As it were.
21 does hit. Right, damage.
21 does hit. Fantastic.
Okay.
30.
As you let, oh, that's right, it's magical. Never mind. See, arrow flies. It hits almost center mass in the middle of the form. You see it slow for half a second with your keen elven eyes, and then the arrow passes through it and falls to it clangs to the ground on the other side.
God damn it.
But when it hits him, he kind of shrugs a little bit. So you saw that it at least, it affected him in some way, but not super hard.
Wick, that would have been immune. Because it's not magical.
No, it's magical.
It hits the barrier, doesn't it?
Thank you. As soon as the light arrow
All
hits
right.
the barrier, it just disappears.
I'm sorry,
No,
guys.
hey,
I'm sorry.
You know what? No,
You're
no.
right,
Time
you're
out.
right. It's
Time
just-
out. Time out.
I'm sorry.
Bearheart. You get 1d8 of inspiration. Thank you for being a good player.
Well, sorry. I mean, I don't use it.
You're that kid that asked
No,
if
no,
they
no.
forgot to
Use
assign
it. Use
homework,
it.
aren't
I
you?
appreciate it
Right.
because I was see, the way it went in my head was his longbow's not magical, so there's another thing. But then I was like, oh wait, it is magical, so it's not gonna do that one thing. But then there's the field. And thank you. There's a lot going on right now.
Oh, it's a hard monster. It's a
Yeah.
hard monster to run for sure. It's got a lot of actions and abilities and immunities and shit. So
That's why I used all three of his legendary actions on one guy. All right, Trax, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. After your turn ends, you see the mist that was being kind of held away from Hephaestus come rushing back in.
oh shit.
So what? No more barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, player actions.
The
Roll a 10.
Lich looks around, he raises his staff, and he slams it on the ground. The entire floor from underneath all of you all begins shaking and rumbling violently. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
I
I have advantage on that.
I'm gonna flash of genius mine, but makes it a
I'll have to
13.
help.
Yeah.
Every one of you all are knocked prone.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm already
So,
prone.
point of order.
No way you led into that, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the easiest way to do that?
What do you mean?
Because I can add to my roll, but I don't know if it fails until you tell me. But then you've already told me what it's going to do if I fail.
Okay. So when you roll your d20 and you get it and you're like, and before you gotta kind of have to keep it in your head when these things happen. So you can be like, oh, I don't like that number. Hey, I'm going to add this before I can be like, because I'll give it time. I'll give you guys a couple seconds pause to be like, oh, I have this ability. Fuck you. Right.
Sure.
So
Well, everyone starts talking at once. It's hard.
anyway, if you want to do it, go ahead. Okay.
So
Yeah.
18.
Every single one of you all are knocked prone.
Jesus.
As the mist sort of settles in over top of all of you all, and you're kind of all just looking up into mist. Ulf, your turn.
Okay, I am going to get up. I don't have to get up twice, right? Because was knocked prone twice.
No. You were already on the ground. You're just like, what the fuck is going on? Man?
It's like you were getting up on one elbow and then got knocked prone again. You're like, motherfucker.
Yeah, you were starting to get up. You're like, shit.
That's what it is.
So is that an action to like? Stand
It is
up?
half your movement to stand up.
Okay. And I am going to run at him. To here.
Okay.
And attack. Well, I have advantage now, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you should.
Yep, you do.
So I'm gonna do a great weapon master attack.
Wait, hold on. Where were you? Go back to where you were originally.
I was
He was-
15.
He was right here.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're good. I should have been paying closer attention.
No, you're good.
That's huge.
You say great weapon master?
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Even with advantage.
I am.
Well, he's taking a -5 to his attack.
I know.
Yeah, and it's got a 20 or a pop really high AC.
That bless wouldn't help with that, right?
Bless would, but you're not blessed.
Oh, I thought we
Yeah.
had.
No,
Oh, okay,
you're not
yeah.
fighting with Najee, buddy.
What was the
Yeah.
plus 3 that we all had at the
That was-
beginning?
That was from
Four.
Bearheart's
Bearheart.
bonus to initiative.
But that was only one act. That's
But
only
it's
like
only to initiative and
minute.
saves or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, I'm going to hit him again.
You can
With
try.
a regular attack.
Go ahead.
Great, baby, great. Come on. Great. Close enough.
Good
That
enough.
hits. Yeah, that hits.
Take what we can get.
Roll your damage.
Nice.
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 Okay. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit him again with a regular attack.
You are not raging. You were knocked
Oh, because I
unconscious.
went- Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage.
Very well.
Frenzy
You have
rage.
1 point of exhaustion, by the way.
Okay.
You have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
Its turn. It was on what it needed to be, and then it hit the cord of my mouse and cocked over.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a reroll.
No, it cocked over to bad. And I'm gonna leave it
Oh.
the way it is.
Oh,
So-
sounds awesome.
It does not. It does not get its howl back this turn.
Thank God.
Cocked by
However,
the mouse. All right.
It's not allowed to be screamed.
I need Ulf, Bearheart, and Hephaestus to all make Constitution saving throws.
Mine's with a disadvantage, right?
No, that's a saving throw, not an ability check.
Damn
I
it,
do get a
dude,
plus
come
3 though.
on.
God.
11.
Good God. I rolled dog shit. Okay.
Just crit.
Bearheart, you take 15 points of necrotic damage. Hephaestus and Ulf, you take 7 points of necrotic damage. Wait, I'm sorry. You are not within 10 feet of Bearheart, Hephaestus. You take 15 points of necrotic damage.
I take 7.
Yep.
Is that halved because I'm raging as well?
Nope. You're not resistant to necrotic damage. Just bludgeoning, slashing, piercing from non-magical weapons.
I'm unconscious.
Wait, didn't he save though?
He did save. You took 7 points, but he was healed for 9. Weren't you?
Who's still-
You should
I was
have.
healed for 6.
Oh, you were healed for 6, so he's unconscious again. You see,
So am I.
how are you unconscious?
Sorry, you?
What'd you
We
heal?
never healed. I never healed between at the end of last week. I only had 8 hit.
Wait.
No. You all took a short rest.
We took a long rest before we went in there.
Yeah.
You're saying you went down to 8 hit points after the long rest?
No. You all fought on the second level. You all went straight from the second level up to the third.
Yeah.
But you all were taking a short rest while you were doing the riddles. So like, you can roll hit dice if you needed. If you would.
Do they take half damage on life drain if they fail?
Yeah, well, I mean, in that case, do you want us to heal?
Actually,
for our
no,
short
they
rest
don't. Good point. Nope.
now, or
You can do it now. Yeah.
Wait,
Sorry,
he
I
doesn't?
thought you all said that. I thought you all.
we didn't roll. I mean, we did the riddles and everything, but I don't.
When you're doing like non-combat or athletic things and a certain amount of time passes, it's just like I take it as an automatic short rest. Because it's not like, sorry, I thought we said that. Yeah, if you guys wanted to roll hit dice to get your health back, you absolutely can. And then any other benefit from a short rest.
Yeah, I'll roll.
Roll your hit dice in the chat, please. Yep.
And then, so Ulf and Hephaestus, you would not be
Oh.
down.
Mine didn't go over, but I get a.
Oh
So
god.
just
I got
So
a
ahead,
4 and
add-
8 plus 4.
Add 6 back and then roll hit dice
and
on
then
top
you roll
of
your
that.
hit dice. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, guys. That's my
No, you're
fault.
good. You're good. You're good.
You can use multiple hit die in a short
Yeah.
rest.
This
right?
is a. I'm sweating. I'm sweating under this sweatshirt, dude. This fucking.
When
fight is
Hephaestus
just
said he was down too, I started crying. Man.
Yeah.
low key, I was like, we're fucked.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it was rough. Yeah, it was rough.
How many fucking hit dice do you get? This thing is being
You can roll as many as you want. If for some reason, when trying to roll multiple hit die in D&D Beyond, it doesn't send the roll over. So like, I got an 8 and a 4, and then I get a +4 for.
Your con.
Well, mine sent the roll over, but it didn't. It's only sending it as one of them. So I
Okay.
could.
So
I
you
need
rolled
68.
So you rolled 2 sevens there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can do up to 6. Or
Yeah,
no,
I can do up
just
to.
roll-
I can
you
do
can
up
do
to
up to
8.
8. You can do up to 8.
Just roll them all individually. Oh, yeah, that works.
Okay. So and then you add your con to each one of those rolls. So multiply your con by 4 and add it to that as well.
So I can use all 8 of those dice.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
You can use
Yeah,
all 8 of them. You don't get overheal. You just get up to
Back to your
That's
max.
all. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And that's so 18. And that's all 8 of mine. How many points did I just take of necrotic damage or whatever the hell it was?
15?
15.
I'm not down.
No, y'all should be okay.
Anybody else who's hurt me hit points, at least roll one.
Well, now Ulf doesn't matter for Ulf
No, I mean, well, he'll
because
heal
he
up.
No.
got hit.
Right,
be
so
at
he's got. Oh, that's right. Good point. Ulf, you have 6 health. Doesn't matter because you would have rolled that hit dice before this fight, and then you would have went to
Oh.
0 with the howl.
It's entirely true. So
Yeah.
Ulf would be in the same position.
So I have
Yeah.
6 hit
So you have 6 hit points, Ulf.
Which, thank
Yeah.
God, because it makes everything so much less complicated, even though it
It
sucks
does,
for Ulf,
absolutely.
honestly. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I was thinking about all the
Unfortunately,
economy
very
we
good point.
used, but yeah, that's true.
try to roll through each of the like.
We'll
the
have to take a break
rounds,
here in like 5 minutes to go get the kids in bed.
That's
At
fine.
least our cleric is not down.
True.
Okay.
Very true.
It's its turn.
Yet.
You see the after the life drain, its form begins to grow a little bit more solid each time. This time, actually, kind of a little bit more substantially than when it first drained from their heart. Ian, your turn.
Yeah.
You get this sense from your armor. You get this it's like it's pushing your emotions a little bit. Like it's like, go fucking do something about this.
I am going to stand up using half my movement.
Okay.
By the way, with movement, do you round down or round up? I have 35 foot of movement.
Up.
Up. Okay. So I
Yeah.
only
So you'd have.
Okay.
Yeah. You'd have.
So
So you'd have 20 feet of movement left.
20. Okay. So I'm gonna move.
Because it
there.
would technically be like 12 and a half. Like, fuck that. Like, I'm not keeping up with
Yeah,
that bullshit.
that's why I was asking. Like, how do you want us to
Yeah,
do that? Okay, I'm moving there, and then I am attacking it with my lightning launcher twice.
Okay.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
Shit.
Sorry. Both the lightning bolts just Just like imperceptible small movements. Like he was there, but the mist just kind of moves
Yeah.
away from the attack.
No, that's my turn.
Would you like to... Hey. You sure? Alright, that's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Hephaestus. Bearheart, if you want to go do your thing after you'll be at the top of the round, and you'll have a whole round to go do shit whenever.
Yeah, I'll wait until after.
Yeah.
Just don't kill me when I'm gone.
If that happens, we will wait until you get back. I won't kill you when you're not here.
I mean, at least I saved the Hal.
Yeah. So, bonus action, I'm going to cast... Healing Word. Actually, no. I'm going to move. There. And then I'm going to reach out and touch. No. That's the fucking
By the way,
action.
I'm just gonna let you know, this table's been overturned here. So, like, all this space is available. If you want, I saw you move. I didn't know if that. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah,
table's
I
like
guess,
thrown
I
up
guess I'll
against
just
this
do
wall
Mass
over
Healing
here.
Word.
Okay.
I will do Mass Healing Word at third slot.
So fucking beneficial. I love you.
It's a bonus action.
Hey. Thank you. It's a shit roll. How baby girl?
What the?
Okay. Everybody gets 8 points of
That
healing.
should have been. That
That
should
should
have
have
been.
been 3d4.
No, it should have been 2d4
2?
because I cast it at level 3.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, mass healing.
3d4
Mass healing
plus
word's a
5.
3rd level spell.
Oh, is it?
I understand that. I cast it at level 3.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 2. I'm sorry.
No, level 3. And it should have been 2d8.
No, 2d.
No.
Or, yeah.
No, it rolled it right.
1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier is the base 3rd level mass healing word.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then...
You would have had to have cast it at 4th level, but you cast it at 3rd.
Right.
Ow! I misread that. Yeah, you're good. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah,
8.
everybody gets 8. I mean, dude, you just healed for fucking...
Still very good.
Still 50
Yeah.
some odd points of
Fine.
healing to the team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
fine.
bad, dude.
And
and
then I am going
big Ulf
to
moment.
use my cantrip. I'm going to use my cantrip, Sacred Flame, at the skull.
Okay.
And I'm sure it'll miss.
It's...
Well, I'm sure he's going to
Yeah,
check the DC.
24 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, the mist begins swirling violently around it within a 20-foot circle. So, I need Hephaestus, Ulf, and Bearheart to all make Constitution saving throws as the mist swirls, and all of a second, in like almost like a solid wall, it turns bright white, and in your dark vision, your eyes just go, "What the fuck?" So you're all within 10 feet of Bearheart, so we add +3 to that. Everybody, so 16, 14. Hephaestus, Anita. Okay, it's just 16. Yeah. So, Ulf, Hephaestus, you're fine, but Bearheart, you're blinded. Like your dark vision does not come back, and you just see nothing but white in front of you. Okay, Franz.
Chromatic orb.
Okay,
Huh?
that hits.
4th level. God damn.
Oh
Hell
boy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be lightning damage again.
Okay.
Oh my god!
As an even bigger orb comes barreling through, bursting through
Holy
one of the
shit.
tables that were overturned in front of him, slams into the misty form.
Holy shit, bro.
I mean, I figure somebody's gonna fucking hit. I can't. So,
He's been gathering those lightning lords.
It was sort of taking in everything that's going on around it, but as soon as it hits, its head snaps to you, and like the misty body doesn't move, but the skull inside of the head just snaps over.
that's creepy.
Let's see. That will. Yeah, I'll go ahead and end my turn.
Okay. Okay. Bearheart.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. You gotta be kidding me. Actually, that brings it to 15.
His concept.
Your inspiration. That
Yeah.
does bring it to 15. So you're not blinded. In a fit of inspiration, you're like, wait, what the fuck? A minute. God damn it. What? Oh. DM help me on this one. All right, great. Let's go.
That's hilarious.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I had that. I was like, wait, is there anything I could do here? What the? Okay. Get off me. Yeah, I'm gonna come here,
Okay. Giggity.
and I'm going to pull out Dahaka. My shield is over here somewhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack with advantage. Yes, confirm me.
Yes. Dahaka, like, you hear a roar in your head erupt. Like, not a feeling, not like anything, but you feel like just this primal, guttural roar emanate through your head. But you swing wide. Enemies. That one hits.
Okay.
Let's go.
Pumping it.
Pump it up.
So what is this? 1d12
Pump it up.
plus 5 for the damage.
1d12 plus 5 for the damage, and then, if I recall correctly, you only have first level spell slots left.
Yeah, so it's gonna be so it's gonna be 3d8 is undead, right?
Yes.
So 17 points of radiant damage, 13 points of slashing damage.
Yep. 30 total points of damage.
Huge.
And he needs like what? Do you see 14 wisdom?
Oh, no, he's fine. Yeah, he rolled a 17 total.
All right.
Wait, so that was what? 13 slashing damage?
Yeah.
24. Okay. Okay. He's starting to look a wee bit concerned at what's going on around him.
And I think. Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay. The end of your turn.
Go ahead.
No. Well, I
Go
need.
for it.
I'll keep track of what happens for him.
Okay. I need everybody but Trassix to make Constitution saving throws.
God fucking damn it, dude. What are these rolls?
Okay.
Fucking shit.
Fuck.
Okay. Ian, you are fine. Bearheart, you take 12 points of necrotic damage, and your maximum health is permanently reduced by 12. Your maximum is reduced by 12.
That's fucking huge.
Tolliver, same thing. Hit point maximum reduced by 12. 12 points of necrotic damage. Franz, you're good. Hephaestus, you're good. Ulf, 12 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 12. So,
Alright, I'll be back.
2, 3.
I'm still up. I didn't hear no bell.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that you got like 2 health left though. Quick math.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Tolliver. What you doing, Buckaroo? You muted, maybe?
No, sorry,
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
here. I'm
Contemplating in silence, I understand.
just looking at my health. That's 12 points reduced. Just thinking about it.
Only has like 14 as a wizard.
Yeah, that was a lot for a wizard. I am going to. I'm not going to use it for anything else. Alright, for my bonus action, I'm going to push. What is he? 20 feet. Now that won't even fucking do anything. Alright.
Oh, wow. In a
Let's
fit of
go, dude.
inspiration, all 3 scorching rays after time trying to hit. These finally, in a perfect spiraling twister, slam into.
Fuck it. Alright, that doesn't make fun. I was feeling it.
You see, as these rays arc out, the mist jumps up to grab the flames, and it gets twisted into the flame vortex. As it slams into them, the damage seems to be a little bit more significant than it normally would have.
Huh. So that was 26 without whatever happened. Interesting. I'm going to use my bonus action to run my tiny servant vial back into my pocket. I'm gonna have
Okay.
him hop out in there. And then I'm gonna use my movement to run a full 30 feet away from this guy. And that's my turn.
Very good. Okay. Traxix.
I'm not taking Dano's advice. So. Alright. My first 2 missed. Third time's a charm, boys. As I ready my longbow. Sharpshooter. Steady aim. Swimming in. Oh, that's terrible. 14.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
Alright. One more. How about a 21?
That does.
You pull your bow back and kind of stumble out of fatigue. You all have been slugging out for the past like hour and a half straight almost. Like not currently, but like the whole day. Like you've gone through like running through the city, fighting all those things, not getting a whole lot of sleep the night before, all this shit, but then you just focus for a second and everything goes still. And you let the arrow fly. And it does hit. Roll your damage. Ooh,
38.
good shit.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Finally hit one.
Let's go. Finally, guys.
You see the arrow hits him, and it slows for a second, but then it passes through him again.
That is my turn.
Okay. See if that... What is it? Okay. Nothing seems to happen in the lair this round. Oh,
So
Go
much
ahead.
more concerning. So much more concerning.
Gathering his strength.
Absolutely terrifying.
Do I have advantage where I'm at?
not currently, no.
Okay. I'm going to attack recklessly.
Okay. You just said attack recklessly, no great weapon master, right?
Yeah.
That hits. Okay.
I'm gonna do that same thing again.
Fortunately, that misses.
And can I attack recklessly on my bonus action?
You can?
Okay. I'm gonna do that too.
That hits. Wolf does the usual spinning in a circle bullshit. Okay.
Alright. That'll be
see-
my turn.
With those 3 sweeping strikes from Ulf, you see the mist is being pulled away and torn away and cut away incrementally. You see what was once almost a solid incorporeal form has now been whittled down, and you see he was usually he had this very calm, straight back, one hand behind the back, one hand gripping his staff. You see now he brings that hand out from behind his back, and he kind of hunches over and he begins looking a little manic in the facial features of the mist. And you hear just echoing, "I am the great Persimmon von Donover, and I will not be destroyed by the likes of you." As he begins to raise into the sky. All 3 of you here get attack of opportunities, and he raises himself.
Attack with advantage.
Yes, you two do.
Oh.
Ulf, you roll a 6.
And I want to pump that.
Pump that motherfucker.
Pump that
So
big.
there-
I'm gonna
I said pump that big.
Just wondering
there's
how
my
tall
radiant.
is this room?
How tall is the room? You look up. It looks like 4 of you almost. 4 or 5 of you.
So like under 23 feet.
Okay,
No,
so
it's more
21
like
points.
it's more like 30, 40 feet. Wait, how many of you did I say? I'm sorry.
Said 4 of me.
Yeah, you're about 7 feet tall. So like, okay, the roof's like 30 to 40 feet. You're not sure. It's kind of dim in here. The ceiling's kind of dark as you look up. You guess it's somewhere around 30 to 40 feet.
Okay.
Okay. The inflict
Man.
wounds misses.
I know.
Yeah. So,
So I did 21 points of radiant damage
okay.
and 10 points of slashing damage for Dahaka.
Okay.
And he also
Damn.
needs to do a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, 27. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, his wisdom save is kind of ignorant.
Plus 9. Yeah.
Yeah. He's starting to look rough, frazzled. However, he looks down, and before he raises to his full height,
Oh,
and
by the his speed, since I did hit, would have been reduced by 10 feet.
okay,
So if he was gonna go 30 up, he can only go 20 up.
right. Well, he's stopping at 10 feet above you all right now, and then he's going to continue up past that. But I need the 3 of you. I need Hephaestus, Ulf, and Bearheart to make Constitution saving throws.
Don't fucking fool me again.
There you go. Probably still fails, but it's a high roll.
Well, they also have
Four.
Bear Horse +3.
24 for both of me and Hephaestus.
Okay.
And off, do a con save.
25. Roll.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All of you all managed to succeed against the effect.
Awesome.
He did get his howl back this round.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
Uh,
Imagine just screaming.
Ian,
All right.
it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Cool. I'm just gonna lightning launcher him. Is
Okay.
he? How far is he in the air now? Actually,
He's 20 feet above the friend. He's 20 feet in the air total.
20 feet above. Okay.
Yeah, 20 feet off the ground.
Yeah. I just have the lightning launcher. I don't have anything else right now.
Okay. Fortunately, that
If I
one
hit
misses.
once, it'll be fucking something, dude. But I won't. It's just not happening tonight.
You just, for whatever reason, can't seem to land your shots.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Brother!
At the end of your turn. The end of your turn, Ian.
Don't you do it.
I need everybody but
Remember, he's
Traxix to
20
make
feet.
Constitution saving throws.
He's 20 feet in the air. What's the range?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well,
I'm
no,
Be
Tolliver's
like,
way out of it.
10 down and then 20 out, right?
Will
Is
it
that how
be-
that works? Is that how
Well,
that works?
that's
I
Pythagoreans, but this is 10
This
down.
is D&D.
Look, it's the distance on the effect is.
Is it a sphere?
It's
I mean,
well,
I'm
it's
just
well
trying
past
to-
where Ian is.
Just for my knowledge, because you and I talked about this before. So like, just for my knowledge, would that be 30 feet out, directly out, and then
All directions, 30 feet away.
yeah, all directions, but then 10 feet? It would basically cascade down, right? Even. Just want to make sure I get that right. Okay.
Franz, you got a 15, by the way.
Constitution
Just
saving
black
throw.
out.
Come on, don't fuck me. I don't want to die. I die.
Well, that's what I was gonna. Is this Hal again?
No.
Okay.
don't know.
23.
Yeah, we don't.
This doesn't look like any kind of spell, right?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, just make
So, damn.
Franz got a 15.
I better pass.
I used the
With
flash.
fucking
Ulf is 20. I'm 23. Hephaestus is
a
20.
natural 20. If I don't fucking pass, I'm gonna be mad.
Hephaestus, you die.
Hephaestus is 0.
You all save.
Let's go.
Thank you, Ian.
Incredible.
You are just within fucking range for it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I was measuring earlier because I'm like,
Okay.
who can I fucking have?
Hephaestus.
I guess I'm gonna tee off on. Well, he's 20 feet in the air. I can't.
Correct.
Someone throw him.
Correct, he said.
I am going to catch.
Right?
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. 21.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
I am gonna move. No. Well, no, because I'm out of melee range because he's 20 feet above me. So I'm gonna move There.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he begins to move. He goes 10 more feet up, so he's now 30 feet in the air. And he moves 5 feet that way. He's almost to like the ceiling of the room, and he's just like sitting there suspended. The mist is like trailing down from him back down into the ground around you all. It's like it gets pulled up with him. Franz.
All right. Going to move here, and I'm going to burn 6 sorcery points to get a 4th level spell slot back. And then Chromatic Orb.
So much emphasis.
Fuck,
And
misses.
I'm going to use Tides of Chaos, so I can roll that one again.
Okay.
Ah?
Go!
Ah?
Let's fucking go, dude.
You all see, for a second, Franz looks around, and you see he takes a deep breath in as he's preparing to like let out the somatics for the verbal part of the spell. Yeah. He draws in the mist into his mouth, and it goes into him. And Franz, you feel it like suffuse into your body. It's pure wild chaos magic, and it overpowers the spell and it sort of locks you in. I need you to roll on the wild magic tree, please. Wild magic table. Yeah.
It's now the one.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
17.
Maybe. Oh, no. I grow a long beard made of feathers that remains until I sneeze.
As he takes in this deep breath, the mist settles around his mouth and it kind of drips off, and then it solidifies into these bird feathers and a long beard. Wow. That's fucking hilarious.
And that's going to be fire damage this time.
So 25 total fire damage?
Yeah.
The mist is like it's no longer like fully connected to him. It's like dripping off of him into the rest of like his body's starting to like fall, and like bits of it are getting ready to like. You see the skull itself. The mouth is like perpetually hanging open. It's kind of dislodged and unhinged a little bit, kind of hanging to the side. It's Bearheart's turn.
How high up is he right now?
He is currently in total 35 feet away from you in the air.
So like he's 35 feet up
He's
from me.
30
or-
feet up and 5 feet back.
Okay, so like if I moved like right under him, he'd be 30 feet above me, basically.
Correct.
Okay. How high can I jump?
I think it's
Throw your sword, Bearheart.
Hold on. How high can I jump?
No,
is
let
it?
him check his hop.
how high?
I can do. One second. Your strength determines how far I can jump. So I can jump 18 feet.
With a running jump. Half of that on a standing jump. I think.
I mean,
Which is, it's like a tenth of that. I don't know. Standing jump's a lot less, but a fucking running jump, yeah, it's still, goddamn. Like,
9 foot vertical.
but it's not like your feet go to. It's not like
Yeah.
it's like at the top of your jump is that
Because then I
high.
also have like Peerless Athlete. I think I have Peerless Athlete.
Yeah, something like some bullshit.
Naturally, you have proficiency in athletics checks. And I'm also 7 feet tall.
Okay.
So he's 30 feet up in the air. I can run and jump, and I'd have to travel. No, I can't get that high. Okay, had to do some math. Sorry.
No problem.
But what I will do. You said I got right here, right? 'Cause you said these were steps. How high up is this step?
That's 10 feet off the ground. Total.
That's 10 feet off
Well,
the ground total.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so like up here is how far? 30 feet off the ground? Is that?
No, that's the part of the dais. That's 10 feet off the ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're a dais. You're a dais. Okay.
I'm a dais. Yep.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is this. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to like run here, jump up as high as I can,
Mm-hmm.
at least 10 feet, and throw the haka.
So you're within the normal range of the throw.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Go ahead.
Uh,
You all see Bearheart just take like 2 big bounding steps. And he settles, jumps up, slings the haka up at the creature. That hits.
and what is that? 1d12,
1d10.
1d10 plus 5, right? Yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah. Well. Yes, because you can't throw something two-handed. I don't think.
No,
Yeah.
it's just range attack.
Yeah.
So
1d.
1d10 plus 5.
Correct.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Okay.
And I don't know what is that? I know it's slashing when I attack with it. Is that piercing damage? I guess. So
No, it's still slashing.
still slashing.
Yeah.
Okay. So
'Cause
6.
The haka doesn't have a point at the tip.
Oh, okay.
It has a rounded, like half moon, like
It's an execution.
yeah.
So
But it's like on both
Alright,
sides. It's like a half moon, kind of almost. It kind of curls around you, almost a hack. Almost kind of like forms like a little mini axe head at the top. Is that your turn?
that's all I can do. Yeah.
All right.
That ends my turn.
Talever,
Sorry, boy.
it's your turn.
All right, boys.
So watching you get hit by this chromatic fireball, and then the thrown sword, it looks bad from where I am. I probably can't see it very well.
I mean, from what you can gather, the form that it was trying to hold together around the skull is beginning to fall apart.
Okay.
Hit it with all you got. Don't worry about me, Tolliver.
Alright, calm down, Bearheart. I am going to.
Fucking send it, pussy.
Alright.
Unfortunately, all 3 just arc right by
Well,
him.
it was 4.
Oh, it's
Uh,
oh,
it
the
was
first one
the
hits.
first one, the 3 went through. Yeah,
Yes, it did.
Thank God for that. So 3 fire damage.
Very good. Is that your turn?
Wow. Yeah. Oh wait. No, yeah, it is.
Okay.
2 1s.
Track
Amazing.
6. It's your turn.
Oh, rinse. Rinse and repeat. I was gonna say rinse, roll, and repeat because that's a thing.
Yep. Yeah.
Sharpshooter, steady aim. 28. I'm sorry, 20 whatever, 3.
23.
That hits.
23 hit. Very good. Oh, I can't math. 32.
Okay.
I see those faces.
The misty form around the skull falls away completely. The jaw is now completely unhinged, but it's being held there, suspended, kind of cocked to the side. The skull just begins spinning around, looking at everything frantically, screaming wildly like it's lost all cohesion of its sanity. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
You see some of the just ambient mist that perpetuates the room. Within 20 feet of it, within a 20-foot circle of the skull, the mist completely gets pushed away. Ian, you can, from your earlier checks, you can intuit that it casts an anti-magic field on itself.
Can I, as soon as I notice that, can I just holler it out to everybody?
Sure.
Okay. And is
He's
it
still-
a 20
he's still
foot by
30
20
feet
foot,
up, though,
or
He's
like
still
would I be able
he's
to
still
see?
35 feet up, yeah, or 30 feet
So
up.
I would-
in the air.
So earlier I was able to sort of sense/see, you know, the area in which would it be like 20 by 20? So it's not actually touching any of us yet.
No, it's just like, so it's 10-foot radius, 20-foot diameter circle around it, so it's not
Okay,
touching any of you
gotcha.
guys.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let everybody know that.
All right. Ulf.
Okay. I am going to take my rope out, my 50 feet of rope,
Okay.
and make a lasso and try and lasso the skull.
Make a. Because you're not proficient in lassoing.
Talking about him, a Viking cowboy.
Make a straight Viking cowboy, my asshole. Make a strength check with. No, make a dexterity check with disadvantage. Okay. Lasso falls well short. It kind of falls to the ground.
Okay. So that was my action.
Yeah. So like get the rope out, tie it into a lasso, and then throw it. Yeah, that's an action.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and hit it. Run and jump and hit it with my great axe.
Okay.
Could I use a reckless attack for that?
Yes. Yeah, you can. Wait, how high can you jump?
23 feet, and I'm 7 feet tall, and my great axe is like.
But you have
Stronger
to.
than bear heart.
But you have
feet
to.
above.
You have to travel 5 feet to get the running start, so you can only jump.
I have 40 feet of movement.
Okay. Yep. All right. Yeah. Make your attack. Advantage.
Let's go.
Okay. That just
wait.
hits.
Okay.
Okay. Make contact with the skull. You kind of bat it around in the air. You come falling back down to the ground. It's screaming like bloody, bloody murder. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say I'd probably. Well, I mean, like if I jumped up, I'd probably end up at least like here, right? Something to hit it.
Yeah. It's gonna fly over top of you all. Everybody but Tolliver to make Constitution saving throws.
Ulf and Hephaestus add 3.
Flashing mine.
Okay.
Fucking shit balls.
19.
16.
As it lets out this ravenous howl, Bearheart, Traxix, you two fall to 0 hit points.
Can I, real quick, while we do that? So like that reduces me down to zero.
You are, for all intents and purposes, you're out. You will go into
But
death
can I
saving
use-
throws next.
Can I use Stone's Endurance though?
No, because it doesn't say it does damage. It says it reduces you to 0. So there's no damage for you to subtract from your Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
It is going to use the remainder of
who's
its Traxix and Bearheart. Yeah, that's where it's gonna stay. Ian.
Okay. I move over to track 6. I am hitting him with the cure wounds.
Okay.
10 points of health. Right back.
Okay.
And that was how much movement? 10. And then I move back right back there. Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
That's my
Okay.
turn.
Traxxas, you're up with 10 health. At the end of your
Thanks,
turn,
Ian.
at the end of your turn, I need everybody to make Constitution saving throws. Bearheart, you auto fail, and you take 2 death saves.
Tied to chaos.
Ulf's getting +5.
Fuck
Okay.
me.
How many? That's like all. That's what, 3 out of your 4, or
For my flashes,
Yeah.
I have 5, but that was my last
Okay.
one. I've used 4 this fight, and I used 1 earlier on.
Traxix, you fail. Franz, you fail. Hephaestus, you're good.
Both get a 16.
Let's see. Actually, Bearheart, you're fine. You don't take 2 death saves. Because it can't technically see you. Because you're laying flat on the ground. And the mist is so thick that it can't see you. Or, well, it has
No,
no, it has
because he
true
has
sight.
true sight.
Yeah. Okay, you do take
Sight.
2 death saves. Yep.
Would the table possibly be, since it is overturned?
It's like up against the wall on the other side.
Oh, okay. Worth a shot.
Okay.
See, the only I'm just gonna say I'll point of order real quick, and I'll explain why you think might not be happening anyway. Okay. Franz, you take 14 points of necrotic damage, and your total health is reduced by your maximum hit point is reduced by 14. Traxix, you feel your heart stop. As your hit point total is reduced to 0, you die immediately, falling to the ground. Yep. That's that.
My maximum also decreases, right? By whatever, since I auto fail.
No. So here's what happens. You auto fail and you take damage. However, since your health was already at 0, and by the wording of the ability, it says when your health is reduced to 0 by this ability, you would outright die. However, you don't. But your hit point maximum is reduced by 14. So by
Yeah,
being
that's what I meant.
already out, by being already
No, that's
out,
what I
that
meant.
saved you
So
from
my
the-
maximum hit point is gonna go down 14 still.
Yes.
Is what?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So I gotta do that.
Ian.
You can't have that long of a pause. What?
Do what?
You can't have that long of a pause. Just say Ian. That's you get to me.
It's your
I
turn.
think it's your turn.
No, I just took my turn.
Oh, he
that
healed
happened at the end of my turn. I
for
healed
no reason.
for him just to fucking die. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
So wait, Traxxas's hit point maximum was reduced to 0.
So what he had said, the wording of this, the ability is that if it.
Oh no. He's right.
Oh.
You're not outright dead. I misread it. When it says hit point maximum, I took that as his total HP.
Oh,
Okay.
It's if his maximum is reduced to 0.
God.
So you
If he
take
gets hit a bunch of times with that spell or whatever it is.
so you subtract 14 from your maximum HP, and then when you're yes, good catch. I misread that ability.
Did I take damage or
You did.
not?
I mean, you still get knocked out. You still get knocked unconscious.
Okay.
But you're not dead.
But you're not dead.
Not yet.
I'm telling you, my heart rate went through the fucking roof when I did that. It scares
tell
me
you
to
were-
kill you all too. I was like,
Okay, so you didn't quite waste the spell slot.
no,
That's
not
good.
quite. But he's down. Like you pick him up and you're like, all right, let's get back to the shit. He does the thing and you look back over and he's just on the ground again. And you're like, fuck. What you doing, Ian?
It's.
He already had his turn.
What did you
we just
do?
went
We
over
already
this.
we just
You
went through
went
this.
and picked
I
him up
healed
again?
him.
Again?
I went and
No,
picked
no,
him
no.
up.
It's back to your turn,
What?
isn't it?
How?
No,
I
that, all
just
that
went.
happened at the
No.
end of my turn.
Oh, that's right.
I
Okay,
took
you're
my
right.
turn,
Sorry.
And then he got his.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
He did
My
his
bad.
thing.
You're
Yeah, no.
Hephaestus. Your turn.
Best DM 2021.
I'm scared, okay? I'm nervous. Like, I am nervous.
Me too.
Are you muted, Ghost?
Shouldn't be. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, you're good.
If you were talking before, I couldn't.
No, I'm trying to decide what the hell I'm gonna do.
I just had dramatic violin music playing the entire
Sorry,
time.
sorry.
No, no,
sorry,
it's okay.
sorry, I'm sorry. I'm. This sucks.
I need you
stuck
to.
between
I need you to.
I know.
we need to
I'm
pick it
trying
up.
to decide what I'm doing here, bud.
No one is rushing him. Okay.
I,
no one is
I
rushing.
am. There's a turn timer. We gotta keep the.
Okay.
There's a little bit of
What's
I'm
the
gonna
shot
cast-
clock on that?
repeat them in faith. We should give y'all like 30-ish seconds or so. 30 before I
I
say
was
like,
debating
hey,
whether or not I was gonna pick up Bearheart or do something else. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a spell magic at the barrier around Dummy.
My brain just locked up. Like,
Welcome to Ulf's world.
This is how he feels all the time.
okay, the spell goes off. And the mist doesn't return around him. That's weird. That, like, I had to think about whether or not... We'll talk about it later, but... Yeah.
So it looks like the barrier's down?
No. It looks like the barrier remains
No?
in place.
Okay.
Okay.
That's. I guess that's my turn.
All right, Franz.
All right, I'm going to burn 3 first-level spell slots to get 6 sorcery points back, in which case I'm going to spend to get another 4th-level spell slot back, and then I'm going to hold my chromatic orb ready for when that barrier drops.
Okay. So we just did a magic money exchange. Very good.
Yes.
My brain hurts.
So you get 2 sorcery points for a first level spell slot?
I have 8 total. And
Okay.
yeah, you get 2 per first level, so I burned 3 to get 6.
Okay.
And I had 2 remaining.
Okay.
So yeah, and it costs 6 to get a 4th level spell. So.
Okay. So you paid. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right, and you're holding it very well. Very well.
Hold.
Very good. Oh, Ben goes away when it's his turn. Okay.
He's gonna hold us on edge. That's the
Wait, is he rolling a death save?
Yeah, he is.
Uh,
If he fails, he's dead.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Mm,
Wait, can I hold on? Nothing I can do with an action. Just I need to look at something here.
Sorry to bug you guys, but this is looking pretty epic tonight. People might die.
pretty
Yeah.
big fucking fight. Yeah.
Thanks, Track. Bearheart.
Yeah, I die? Cool.
No. Roll me a death saving throw.
Oh, death saving throw. Okay.
Nope. Bend luck. Roll a d4.
Roll on the wild magic table.
Thank God.
Roll a d4, Bearheart. Bearheart's chest stops rising. See? Dies.
I'm gonna just start giving him mouth to mouth, anyways.
For the next minute, you must shout when you speak. You must shout into the mic. When you...
Oh god.
Me?
No.
No, me.
Yeah.
Yeah, mouth to mouth makes you shout.
Yeah.
Hold
Well
on.
known D&D rule.
Let me just make sure this is legit. Because I do make mistakes. Nope. Okay. I had the rule right. I was trying to see if it was actually 2 death saves when you take damage as opposed to just 1. Okay. Tolliver, your turn.
The anti-magic field is still up, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, let me just make sure the range on this real quick. Oh yeah, plenty of range. I'm also going to hold my action until the magic field dissipates. And I'm going to be casting Magic Missile at 4th level. and move back a little bit.
You see as you see as the missiles arc off as soon as they hit the field.
No,
they-
I'm not. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I said I was holding it. Until
Oh,
the field
okay.
before.
Sorry.
I was just telling you the spell I was holding.
Right. My fault.
I just
No,
say,
I'm not that dumb.
Wig.
Yeah.
I know he was unconscious, but right before he dies, he gets a little bit of comes to for 1 second, and he looks up at Ulf and says, "Pumpernickel," and dies.
I still don't know what he means by that.
A single tear comes down Alf's cheek. And then I wipe my lips off from all the mouth to mouth that we were doing.
That was a lot of tongue from mouth to mouth.
He was never trained.
Track 6. Make a death saving.
Yeah. Let's see. Please.
That's 2 saves.
Oh,
Crits are 2?
Yep. But a 1 is also 2 death saves.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's your turn? Yes.
That is my turn. Well, I mean, what else am I gonna do? Can I
yeah,
roll again?
negative saves.
Really just asked that after a test. So cruel, bro.
Is that your turn? Yeah.
Okay. On the layer action, the mist begins coalescing around all of you all, and it takes on a faint black tint. Ulf. The last word, pumpernickel, whispered to you by your dying teammate. What would you like to do?
If the layer action went off, did the anti-magic thing go away?
Yeah, the mist rushed back in around.
Alright, well my spell's going off.
Correct.
As soon as I see that it's like the magic field's gone, like I'm giving updates as I see it happen.
Okay, so that procs Franz and Tolliver. Now I'm gonna do this. Franz, okay.
Tides of chaos.
Roll on the magic table. Roll twice, because you're just pumping all kinds of chaos. Roll twice.
Oh god.
Like the mists are like pouring in around you. They're kind of like suffusing you and like coming out like you are like becoming the mist almost. Like you feel like it's suffusing your every pore.
So, if I was to move here 20 feet,
Hold on. Tolliver, roll your damage.
I was just waiting for him to do his wild magic.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be 7 rolls.
I regained 2d10 hit points, but I'm full.
Okay.
Well,
Amazing.
Roll on it again.
can you give it to a friend? Can you phone a friend?
Yeah, I wish.
Can you send it into Bearheart?
Hold on.
Forces don't
Time
really
out. Don't
Fog
say,
cloud
don't say
centered
anything.
on myself.
I was gonna say don't say anything.
Oh, sorry.
Roll a charisma check. Okay. Roll your damage. Tolliver.
Oh, gotcha. Fours. Take that.
Like 24.
Is it just enough? I see your face.
How do you want to do this?
Oh my god!
It was exactly 24.
Holy shit.
That's what he recovered from the two of you on the thing.
Oh,
Like he had like just enough. Like he recovered a little bit more than that from. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna let out these 7 bolts of arcane energy, and they're going to fly out and kind of circle around Bearheart before all 7 of them just kind of coalesce into one and ram it like right.
As the gigantic bolt of force slams into the skull itself shatters apart into tiny bone fragments, dust raining into dust as it falls down. 6 of its teeth and the 2 gems in its eye crack and shatter and fall to the ground. The mist in the room subsides and falls away, except it's staying around Bearheart.
I'm going to rush over inconsolable and cry on Bearheart's chest.
I'm going straight to Traxix and healing him.
Hephaestus, can you do anything for Bearheart? As I yell as I run over.
Okay. Traxxas, you're healed 8 points. You are up.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, as soon as I get Traxix up, I'm running over as well.
I'm gonna try mouth to mouth again.
Make a medicine check. You see, like, as you all, Ulf is just already there on his knees, just pumping away at Bearheart. Nothing's happening.
Does anybody have any diamonds?
Okay.
Did you
All right. Yeah, I heard you.
Oh.
I would like to... Okay. Do we have any idea where we are in relative to where we came from?
You
No.
you can assume that you're in the ritual chamber that Aurora told you about that sits at the peak of the college, the top of the college.
Oh my god. We were on the first level of the College with Aurora.
Yeah.
Coming into the city with the mist. Would Tolliver have any recollection of how tall the tower is?
The only time you actually saw the tower was while you all were looking down on the city from atop that hill before it crested down into the valley of the next mountain that it sits on. Make an intelligence check.
Fuck.
Okay, we are going to do this on a turn timer, by the way. So, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, minute's up, fuck you guys. So, right now, this is Tolliver's, like, round of action.
Okay. I rolled a 27.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's a guesstimation, obviously. But, I mean, you're from a city with gigantic towers. Like the capital city that... You're like the city that is now the capital seat of the Von Donover family. It's not as grand as the city that you looked on from the hill, but it still has some buildings that have some height to them. So taking that in, you're able to understand that where you are, you're roughly 7-8 stories up.
I'm gonna look at Ayan and Dano, but Ayan and Franz, but mostly Ayan, and say, if we can get to Mystra, maybe she has a diamond that Hephaestus can use to revive him. If we don't have one here. I don't know what else we can try to do. Unless one of you guys can procure a diamond. Otherwise, I was gonna try to dimension door back to Mistra.
Try. I can try to run as well, but.
And I assume maybe she can use her magic to get both of us back here. Hopefully, that's what I'm banking on. I don't know otherwise.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, is that what you're doing?
But
I can run 60 feet with a dash.
60? Okay, then I would
No,
do that.
you're much faster than that. You run 80
Said-
feet with a dash.
Oh,
That's what
I thought it was half my movement
No,
speed.
no,
with
no,
dash.
no,
Oh,
it's your
okay.
full. It's two full. It's two full. So
Yeah,
you
I
get
can run
80.
80 feet then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then he is faster than me by 10 feet.
What are you all doing? Need a decision.
all right. Well, if it's my round of action,
Mhm.
I mean, you said it was 7 to 8 stories. Does that translate to feet at all?
It's like 80 feet, 90 feet,
Okay,
70 to 80 feet. Each story is 10 feet.
I'm going to go to the most kind of center of the room that's in with range that I can,
Mhm.
and I'm going to cast Dimension Door 85 feet downwards.
Roll a percentile dice.
59.
Okay. Tolliver steps up. Vanishes into a cloud of mist.
Is she just right there?
Yeah. She's just sitting in the center, kind of minding her own business. She's like, she looks like she's like legs crossed in meditation.
Mr. Aurora,
Yes, what is it?
there is a demi-leech on the top of the tower. Bearheart is dead. Do you have a diamond? We have a cleric that can revive him, but we lack the diamond. And can you get us back up there?
She extends her hand out to you and beckons you forward.
Yeah, I grab it.
As soon as you grab hands with her, you all both vanish. As you two appear back into a place with Aurora, she reaches into her sack and pulls out a handful of dust and just sprinkles it over top of Bearheart. If you're going to do it now.
Hephaestus.
You
Yeah.
muted? Do it.
No, I'm here. I don't.
Okay.
If you're gonna do it now.
Oh,
Aurora
well,
just said.
Did you give me the diamond?
She sprinkled the dust on top of him. Like it's,
Oh,
it's diamond
okay.
dust
My
that
bad.
it takes.
My bad.
That's good.
There.
I need you to roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
Who, me?
Yes.
All right. 11.
Okay. See, the mist that has settled in specifically around Bearheart. It is taken over its form, and you see now as you're looking at him, you're actually starting to kind of see through him a little bit. Just ever so slightly, you can see through him to the fore, and you can't really, panicking, maybe a little bit of tears in your eyes. Things are blurry. Like you're having a hard time sometimes distinguishing parts of him from the mist. And as you go to reach down with the spell, the mist shoots up at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
What? Dexterity save?
Yep. Okay. You take 11 points of piercing damage as the mist solidifies into these sharp points and pierces into your side. As Revivify goes off, you feel resistance. You feel just this kind of ambient, mindless scream in the back of your head, and you feel it kind of emanating from the mist. It doesn't want to give you Bearheart back. 2 seconds go by. 3 seconds go by. Your breath starts to catch in your throat. And then with one pump from Ulf, you hear a cracking noise underneath his armor. And you hear breath expel, and it gets sucked back into Bearheart's mouth. You come alive, Bearheart.
I was just gonna say, I did it.
I'm immediately casting Healing Word at level 2 on Bearheart.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm instantly fucking healing Bearheart as well. Straight cure wounds, level 1.
12.
As you come back to life, you hear like Ian is like weaving the spell over top of you, kind of fussing. Hephaestus just like slapping his hand on your chest where the rib just broke, and it's like pouring a heal into it. So you like come to attention from the pain, and then you feel like the ease, and you're like, oh my fucking god, like, yeah.
You get 20 points of healing total.
Franz is just ugly crying, snot pouring into his feather beard.
yelling, like screaming,
Make,
crying.
make a
Screaming.
Make a Constitution saving throw, Franz.
Eh?
Okay, you've managed to fight back a sneeze that's coming from like your incessant vault.
Feathers are all soaking wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you all come to. In the room around you, the mist is settled, calmed. Ian and Hephaestus kind of propping Bearheart back to sit him up, hand him a flask of water so he can take a drink.
Once he gets set up and okay-ish, I mean, he just died, you know. Okay as he's gonna be for now. I'm going to scour this fucking room. And I'm doing my best to look in detail at everything from the gems to the runic markings on the floor, everything.
All right,
I'll help him with that. If I can.
make an investigation check. What would you all like? Conversation? Anything? What's going on?
Well, before I start, I'm gonna tell Mistra about the cracked gems that fell out of the thing, and then I'll just help Aiden.
I got a 21. It won't roll my advantage on the thing on here. Yeah, 21 with advantage. I rolled a 13 plus 8.
Okay.
Is the rest of the skull like just a skull now?
It's dust.
Oh,
It's
dust.
not even like. No, it's that extreme magic missile just disintegrated it.
I'm keeping that copper skull we got, by the way, in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Like it's in the bag of holding.
Now, when I say shatter, sorry, let me clarify. The gems that were in its eyes and the 6 teeth, they didn't like shatter apart and burst. They just kind of cracked and chipped.
Okay.
Like when I say shatter, like they broke. They have like spider cracks going through them, but they're still retaining their overall form.
What is it pronounced? A phylactery?
Phylactery.
So you got, I think your mic's
Yeah.
cutting out a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
your mic's a little weird.
but would Tolliver have knowledge of that?
Am I dead?
Sounds good now.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Well,
good.
maybe.
You're all good.
What the fuck? One sec.
It's
A
only
whole-
true to a character to fucking panic.
Yeah,
in a
I
round,
used
you
a
know?
whole turn earlier smashing spells into the spear, and then I sent my familiar into it. So
Is it
don't feel bad.
better? Okay.
Yeah, better.
Yeah.
At least for now.
Would Tolliver know like what a phylactery is and that like liches use them and shit?
Make an Arcana check.
Can I also make an Arcana check for that? I
Sure.
feel like, okay. I'm proficient, so that's the only reason I would ask in the first place.
22. Oh,
Oh,
Double
we
20.
both got a 22.
So like
okay.
in either one of your teachings, like in both of you all like know what like a demi-lich and liches are. So it's like one of those things where it's like, ooh, this is kind of taboo, but let's fucking read about it. You know what I mean?
we
Um,
both studied under archmages, didn't we?
yeah.
Okay.
So,
So
yeah, it's always spoken of a, hey, you know, the idea of immortality is cool and all, but it really does some shit to you. So maybe don't do it. kind of always taught to you as like a caution thing. Like, don't even, no matter how tempting it is, don't do this. But yeah, you guys both know what a phylactery is. And you also know with those high checks that this is specifically a demi-lich, but this is specifically a demi-lich, and you know that the gems that were inside of the skull are soul gems. Like it has, yeah, and it's like a total, like in combination, all of that is what gives it its kind of like the soul gems hold its whole essence, as opposed to needing like a necromantic body. The gems are what sustain it.
So we need to fully destroy these, and I'll point to the gems.
I'm just kind of like, I'm out of shit.
Franz is
I'm
just
looking
gonna
around
start
the room
twinning Eldritch Blast like crazy at these fucking gems.
So,
I'm gonna smash one with my great axe.
So, go ahead, Bear.
Bearheart hears this? Hear him, Tolliver saying this?
Yeah.
Okay. Bearheart doesn't say anything. He's still kind of sitting there. He looks around. The gems are by me. Is that right?
They're
towards me.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
They're within reach of you. Yeah.
I pull out. I just slowly like Bearheart's moving, just kind of like he just woke up, right? Like just kind of like going through the motions. But he just kind of looks like empty on the inside. But he hears what Tolliver just said, and he pulls out Daka, and he goes to smash one of the gems with Daka.
Okay. It's just sort of like double-handed. Flip it over.
How big are these gems? Because I mean, it gets like this big, right?
Yeah, I mean eyeball size.
Like eyeball size? Yeah. Okay.
You just take the blade. You just like completely bisect one of the eye socket gems. And you see, like, as you do that, this like black energy, black necrotic, like pulses out around it, and then the gem goes very dull and falls into pieces.
Is that for both or just the one?
I mean, if you just want to go about crushing them all, you can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go about. I'm not saying anything. I'm not looking at anybody. I'm just walking around and crushing gems.
I'm gonna look at Mistra and say, do you think the soul gems are enough, or does it have a phylactery as well?
She looks at you and she says, destroying the soul gems is definitely part of it. Seems he's got that under control. But no, we have to find its phylactery as well. Did it perchance give you its name?
Do I hear her ask that?
Yeah.
I'm currently searching.
You three, like, you two went to go investigate the room. I'm gonna send you over this. But she immediately walked up to like the dais with all the columns on it as well, and was like super interested in it.
So his name was Persimmon von Donover.
Persimmon.
Persimmon. I thought that's what I said.
It's
Words are difficult.
just slight. Well, back in that day, common was spoken a little bit differently, so the emphasis on the syllables in the word would be different than how you say them now.
Well,
So
I get that a lot.
yeah, it's no worries. I was alive back then, so it's just one of those things.
I'm also not really from this continent, but
Sure, you speak common really
yeah.
well. Don't worry. We'll have to find that phylactery. he was the former headmaster of the college during the time when the city first was corrupted. He's technically my grandson.
So,
I helped raise
how
him.
many other liches of his caliber or higher should we expect in the city?
Within the city? I'm not sure. I haven't really explored it much. Even me, I can't stay out within the city very long. Those mists are relentless.
Well, I see why it would have been a bit of a problem for you to come up here. You know, not
I
being
didn't
able to hurt your lineage and all.
specifically a child I helped raise from birth.
Yeah.
Thank you
Do you know
for doing.
what these markings on the floor mean?
I know exactly what
sorry
this
for your
is. I
loss,
helped
by
build
the way.
this. It's okay. Oh,
I mean, it's
if you
still
live when
a
you live
loss.
as long as I do, you lose a lot of people.
Yeah.
This one does hurt a little bit, but it wasn't his fault. You know? It's not. He never intended to. He never sought Lich to me. When the mists came. Maybe if I was in the city when it happened, I could have done something about it, but. I was out chasing Raw.
Can't change things now. All we can do is just try to fix them. And you're here now, trying to fix it.
Right.
So,
Who shattered that column?
shattered. What column?
This column is completely shattered. These three are big, like, full columns that have the aquamarine crystals at the top. These three are fine. He hit this one with his javelin. Bearheart hit this one with his javelin of lightning earlier and shattered it.
That'd be our.
And she looks over and she
Great
sees the
friend.
javelin sort of laying down in the rubble. She goes, oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and pick up the javelin real quick. If you
Well,
give me like.
that's part of what makes it go, and we're gonna have to rebuild that. This is
Okay.
sort of a magic amplifier. This
We can do
this
that.
whole ziggurat is a dais we constructed. It's a magic focuser. You can wield intense, great, powerful magics that would usually take days of rituals to cast, in multiple high caliber wizards within this dais when used correctly.
Okay, that's
A little terrifying.
crazy.
You
yeah.
have no idea
Clearly.
the things
Speaking
we
of
were
no
able to
idea.
do.
I have so many questions. We can save a lot of them for later, though. Pretty sure a lot of us are beat right now. We need to look for this thing, though. That's sort of priority right now. Is this little ritual area? Is this gonna be what helps us with the mist?
This
At
is
least do you
where
think?
This is where we created the shield that covered the city.
Just
So
wanna
this,
make sure.
to me, there are some things, some notes that I've forgotten through time. I need to find them here. I need to find some things, but in theory, with the right tools, and after we rebuild that pylon, I should be able to influence the mists in a way.
Those books wouldn't be like on the second floor and the like back near the door, right?
I do not believe they would be kept in the ritual chamber. Probably in the headmaster's office.
Okay, that's probably. Would it be like a locked book, maybe? You think?
That was Persimmon's personal journal / spell book. If I'm thinking of the same book. Do you have
As
it?
soon as she says that, I just look straight at Tolliver.
Oh.
That
He was the greatest wizard of his age.
As we look around this room, I am now
Wow.
pointedly looking for a key.
Okay.
I'm doing as much like just information gathering as I can on mainly the crystals and how a lot of stuff's constructed.
Okay.
But like that's sort of still secondary to finding the phylactery.
Phylactery. Okay.
Or
Phylactery.
any hint of
I can't
where
say
it could
words
be.
correctly. It's not how things.
The
do.
phylactery.
The blah blah blah.
All right, we'll get back to you guys. What's everybody else doing?
I'm still inconsolable.
Okay.
Screaming inconsolable.
I am gonna kind of pat my shield and
It wriggles under the pat.
try to, I don't know, mentally. I know I'm not connected to it, but it could feel emotions or something. See if there's anything in the room that it doesn't like or wants me to go look at.
Make an insight check. And what's everybody else doing?
Does Franz still have a feather beard?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking!
Was that a yes or a no?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah.
Hasn't lost it.
So I'm gonna come over and sit with Franz and tell him, "Hey, man, nice beard," and I'll put my arm around him and tell him it'll be okay.
Oh, thank you, Traxxas. I'm glad you are okay.
I'm gonna search this side of the room, like, see if I know I tip these tables over and shit, but I'm just gonna see if there's anything of value in this
Value
side
to
of the
all.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
You know, the tables as one piece would have sold for a phenomenal price as like an antique dining set, but
Yeah. Oh, you just find books and papers. Nothing you really care about. Turned over desks. You go about setting the desks up again. These like 10-foot wide desks. You just go about setting them upright and setting the chairs upright.
I'm just gonna say to, sorry, what's her name again?
Aurora.
Yeah, I'm gonna say to Aurora, I fixed her table.
She looks. Oh, thank you. She turns back to the altar. She's beginning to walk up to the broken column. All right. Anybody else do anything? Or what would you guys like to do now?
I'm assuming my insight check failed.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, no, it's not that it failed. It just the shield doesn't like. It's just it sends back a kind of a what the fuck happened to me thought. Like what the fuck went on? Like what? Like it is confused and bewildered and concerned.
Gotcha.
me and Tolliver, if I can speak for Tolliver as well, are just searching the room right now.
Okay. You guys made the investigation checks earlier. So
yeah, I got a 21.
Okay. What you guys see, a lot of what I described earlier, before the fight happened. Now that you guys are closer up to the dais, you can see that the metals, the crystals, the inlays, the etchings, all the carvings that go up the columns of the pylons that adorn the steps, the floor here on top of the ziggurat. You just because you're an artificer and you're a wizard with a decent amount of training, you see like the very basics of like, oh, these are the things that magical constructs are made out of. Like there's an obvious tie-in with the metal, the crystal, and how everything's set. You're probably even sure that like where it's set on the planet, like where it sits, like latitude and longitudinally, are also important. All of those things. However, the spell work and runes and everything about this thing is just way out of your all's league.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Like you begin looking at it and you're like, okay, I know PIMDAS. Oh shit, this is. Oh, why is there a Z in there? What the like that kind of thing.
Sacred math.
Yeah.
There is like
Okay.
divination woven into this, and you like at certain points you see all 7 schools of magic are somehow tied into this altar. But how they do it, and how they amplify it or anything like that, you have no idea. But you look at Aurora and she's just going over things. And she's just like, okay, You see her like she's recognizing what's going on and how to like what the problem is with it, and she's getting ready to attack it. Not like physical, you know what I mean? Like attack the problem. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to ask Ian if he wants, after we look in this room, to go back to the headmaster's office and make sure we didn't miss anything there.
Yeah, I also really want to.
I'm assuming, well, at least the office that we went through to teleport here, which I'm assuming is the headmaster's office. No, I don't actually know.
It's the only office.
Yeah.
Unless this is.
And
the
we found the book there, so
Yeah.
it's safe to assume.
It could be in the book.
The key?
Well, that would make no fucking sense if the key's in the book that's locked. You should need a key to get into.
Yeah.
The phylactery, though. Like, the book felt light when you picked it up, right?
True, yeah, I guess we don't know until we open it.
Yeah.
And
we never even searched that one.
Yeah, we kind of did. We pulled open the drawer, found this book, but that's about it.
Well, that's all.
Yeah,
Because
you guys just searched the general desk area and then moved on pretty quickly.
Yeah, it was a sparkly drawer. That was pretty much it. But yeah, but if you want to go back down together and search that, I definitely want to.
Yeah. You heard.
How do we go back down?
He did say we could exit and point to the door, so I'm assuming that would teleport us back to the pad in the headmaster's office.
There are stairs. We have to use fucking riddles again.
We might have to do riddle. I mean, at least from the bottom floor, I can dimension door up here. I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't want to mess around too much and dimension myself.
You see, as you guys are kind of talking back and forth about it, Aurora looks at you two and she just flicks her hand, and a rend in space just splits in the middle between Ian, and she goes, "Arcane gate from this floor to the second floor."
Amazing.
Thanks.
Do you want to do anything else here before we go in?
I'm gonna work on. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking.
I just looked at Aurora first. Do you need these crystals on the wall for this stuff to work? By the way,
we're going to have to harvest new crystals. We'll talk about that later. Go.
Yeah. Okay. We can. Yeah.
No, I saw the. No, you saw how big. You see how big these crystals are here. Got to have bigger than that so I can refine the crystal down to that. It's a whole process.
We'll come help you once we're done searching down there. Yeah.
Yep. And I'll go through the gate.
I'll follow.
There's absolutely nothing I take from this demi-lich as like a keepsake to put on my necklace.
It had no. Well, you can
take the teeth.
You can technically take one of the gemstones if you wanted to before Bearheart smashes them all. Actually, no, you were going about setting a thing. He would have crushed all the gemstones while you were setting the table. There's nothing left. Like the things that would be left, Bearheart, you all know that you have to destroy them, or else, it's part of the process of getting rid of the demi-lich. So, but other than that, no. Like its body was made of mist. And the skull, like I said, upon impact from the gigantic magic missile, it just disintegrated it completely. You all see Tolliver and Ian walk through this kind of warp gate opened in the middle of the room on top of the dais. What are the rest of you all doing?
Taking a nap.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay my bedroll out.
Up here? Okay.
I don't care.
You see, again, bedding down for that.
Just like right where I am.
So here's the thing. You all left like first thing in the morning, and even though you all have been like fighting your way through here, it's still like 1 p.m. It's not even that like it's not even that late. It's like 11, 12. Your best guess. Like you all can't just go back to sleep. You know what I mean?
Why not? It's a nap.
You can take a short rest. You can take a short rest, but I believe all of you all rolled all of your hit dice, right? Or most of you did. But if you haven't, If you haven't, no, you did.
Oh yeah.
No, well,
I would.
yeah, you would have, but then you.
I don't think I actually ever did roll hit dice when we took the first short rest. 'Cause
I'll say okay.
started.
I'll say you have 3 of your hit dice left.
Okay.
Ignore that one. So.
I was gonna say I started this fight with 5 temporary hit points on top of my max.
Oh no, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. 16, 26, 31.
All right, so some of you guys are taking
Fine.
a short. You guys taking a short rest. You guys want to do anything else if you're in the ritual chamber?
Real quick. Wick.
Uh huh.
Am I gonna have to find a way to fix my max?
I mean, currently, as it is, like, yeah, you still
Yeah.
don't have. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of you all who took your max health point was reduced. It's still reduced. Like you all, those of you that have had your life drained, like, you feel older. Like your joints are sore, your muscles are stiff as fuck, even while you're taking a rest.
So there was some confusion there. Was my max HP reduced as well?
Yes.
By 12, I think.
12 and then 14.
Oh, twice?
I believe you took it twice, didn't you? In that fight, you took damage from that twice.
No, I only took the once.
Okay, well, the
Pretty
second one
sure.
was 12. Yeah, so
Okay.
I thought you got hit by the first one, but no, you were actually just outside. Yeah, that's because you were
Yeah.
right outside the range on the first one. Right.
Just realized I didn't add the +1 from the focus on the damage.
You should make that adjustment to your sheet.
I'm going to, because I'm
Okay.
gonna forget again. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was, a little less anticlimactic, I guess, because it would have been 7 over.
All right, does anybody else want to do anything before we peel down to the second level? All right. Let me go ahead and get Iron Tolliver on the board. All right, what would you guys like to do?
I'm searching this basically from here to here.
I'll
Is
do
there
it the opposite way.
bookshelves? Okay.
All right, y'all. One of you all rolled advantage.
Okay. I think it's the same mod, so you can roll it this time.
Sure. What is it? Investigation or something?
Yeah, investigation.
Oh,
Oh my god! All right.
let's go.
Yep.
Well.
Same mod, so we're good.
Okay. So as you all are looking through, you guys turned over this desk pretty well, right? You even go so far as to, like, move the chairs out of the way, move the rug, move the desk to see if there's anything underneath of this desk. You find what looks to be a, like, permanently inlaid into the ground magic circle. Like, the magic circle spell has been, like, permanently carved into the floor underneath the desk. You feel like if you knew the key word for it, you could proc it, but you have no idea what it is. Tolliver, as you guys are coming back and forth into the room, over here on this bookshelf, you go to just to look, scanning through some of the names. You go to pull a book off of the bookshelf, and you see that you physically can't pull them off. And then you kind of look at the shelves. You see that there are some runes etched into the woodwork of the shelves. You get that, like, the books are being... You've seen this before. It's like some mages know how to lock their shit into place, so no one can just come up in there and take it without knowing the passphrase to pull a book.
I'll turn to Ayn and say, the Hephaestus might be able to dispel this.
I'll walk over there and see, what's going on. Just be like, yeah, I don't think my whole arcane lock trick's gonna work on these.
Yeah, we definitely just need to get rid of the magic, like the spell itself, some kind of rune. But We can ask Hephaestus when he's done with his nap.
And it's also for these bookshelves here and here.
Gotcha.
In this room here, you all determine that the book is sort of a funny way to put a lock on a teleportation circle. And you gather that this teleportation circle leads to the 3rd floor, because that's where you ended up when you propped it. Yep. Like you know that there are some ways to make sure not just anyone can use your teleportation circle if you want to. This must have just been a quirky way for the headmaster to. Like you have to have a certain level of intelligence to get into the room.
Gotcha.
As you're searching through the desk, with that high of a roll, you find, as you're kind of moving the desk, Tolliver, just for shits and giggles, you look underneath the desk, kind of get under there, crawl under, and you look up at it. As you do, you can see that there are multiple words carved into the bottom of the desk. But it's done with it's done in like a very faint magical scrawling, like they're very thin lines. You kind of feel it as you rub your fingertips over it. You can't really like read all of it as it is. Like with your like neck craned and underneath it. You can see some of them. Yeah.
But are they like a language I understand?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay. Amazing. After that, am going to hunker down for 10 minutes and start ritually casting comprehend languages while I'm touching the surface.
Okay. So, well, I'll say this with your check, you can read it. It's like just a bunch of like letters and numbers in correlation. But what you don't get, but like the reason why you can't tell what it says is because it's a cipher.
Yeah.
It's coded, and you need to find the key for it before you can decode the cipher.
I'm just off a whim. I'm gonna check the 2 scrolls that I picked up from the room earlier.
Okay. As you unfurl them, they too are both written in a cipher.
Amazing. I want to call Ayan over, show him everything.
Yeah, it's not a language.
No, it's a cipher.
Yep.
You need to find a key. I assume it could be in his spell book or personal book here, and I'll take out the book with the lock on it.
Also be written in a cipher though.
But could be written in a cipher. Most definitely. Also, I'm really terrified of trying to open it.
For sure. Yeah.
The guy that owned it. So first things first.
The rest of the library.
Yeah, we got to try to find the key to this cipher, but I don't know.
Well, this is bigger library on the outside, was the, I'm assuming the students' quarter, because downstairs was public. This would be students. You have the headmaster's private collection around us. And you've got the Temple of what the fuck on the top floor. So, maybe we just look through these? Just real quick? Be back up there to SFS if we don't find something soon enough?
Yeah, sure. I just think that wherever this key is, it's going to be obviously private to the headmaster in some way.
Probably. Probably have to proc this, and I'm kind of just looking. I'm assuming we're standing like at the desk. I kind of just moved to the other side, and I'm like, probably have to proc that thing, you know? Or
True.
Something in the little private library over on the side.
True.
But can't really do that without the cipher though, because the words you found under there are probably the words, or they're in his personal journal. You know, one of the two basically.
Yeah, like I assume his spellbook would be written in a cipher, but I don't know if the key would be located in the same place.
Yeah.
I just don't know where we could start looking for it. Maybe we could ask the rest of the guys, I guess.
Might not be a bad idea.
They might have some ideas.
Is that gate still open?
Yep. Still standing.
Yeah, let's hop back to an ask him real quick then.
Yep. I'll present the scroll and I'll tell the group about the messages under the desk. I'd like to call Mr. or sorry, Aurora over when I do it as well. But
Okay. So you guys are walking back through the gate?
Yep.
Alright. Boop. You guys can put yourselves back on the board. Okay. You beckon Mistra. She kind of like at first she's so caught up in the work that she's doing that
just a quick second. I'm sorry.
She just walks in. She goes, "Yes. What is it?"
And to her and the rest, we found these ciphers in the headmaster's office. These two scrolls written in the same cipher as some words scrawled under his desk, but we have no sign of the key.
She kind of smiles. She kind of smiles fondly, and like knowingly, and she's like, back in the day, when this city was at its height. I keep saying that, and I feel so weird about it. During that time, what are now the princedoms were not unified by the High King. They were their own little kingdoms. And the kingdoms, sometimes they waged outright war against one another in territory disputes. Sometimes the smarter ones did their dealings through back channels and other kind of shiftier things. Now, the Div Wizards, the Von Donivers, since they were so very apt at spying on everybody with their magic, they were so paranoid that somebody would be doing it to them that high-ranking people, powerful people, they all wrote in ciphers. And only people who were personal enough to them to know their key would be able to decipher the messages that they write to one another. The key, usually, is inspired in that time by the wizard's favorite book. It was sort of a status thing. If the key to your book, the more complex your cipher was, and the higher quality book that the cipher was made out of, the more prestigious it was seen amongst the other wizards. And Persimmons was rather funny. It was a book that I used to read to him as a child. A children's book about a dog who wanted to be a dragon. And the moral of the story was that no matter how hard the dog tried, it can't be a dragon. It doesn't have wings. It doesn't breathe fire. It doesn't have fangs. All that good stuff. It doesn't have magic. But it's still extremely and dearly loved by the family that owns it. So that the dog is good enough by being a dog. All that kind of good stuff. Not a prestigious book at all. Like I said, it was kind of a joke to Persimmon to have a children's book that he held so dear be the cipher to a very, very, very the key to a very, very complex cipher. I believe you could probably find that book somewhere in his library, or maybe even in his desk. He kept it pretty close to him.
Festus awake?
I mean, you guys are taking a short. He's like, I mean, if he's napping, he's napping. It's only for like an hour or something. Like he has to. If he's actually asleep, he has to be asleep for a whole hour. don't know if he's taking like an actual nap or just like a like a laying down on his shield kind of bullshit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's all I'm doing.
Hephaestus.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we found these bookshelves in the office, and we can't remove the books. There's some kind of spell guarding them. I don't know if you're able to, but if you can try to dispel the magic on the bookshelf, you might be able to get access to a lot more information. And possibly the key to the cipher.
Well, bud, yeah, that's not gonna happen. At least not for a little while.
That's fair, but I think we're gonna end up being here for a little while, so whenever you can, just let us know.
I'm
just gonna look at Aurora. You wouldn't happen to know a word, string of words, an action, Persimmon would do to get the books? Or is it just like locked to just him?
Well, if you know the word that he used to lock it with, you can unlock it. Also, with a powerful enough spell, you can unlock it as well.
You wouldn't happen to know the word, though, would you?
It's been so long.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Things tend
Worth
to
a
fade
shot,
away.
though.
I could probably come take a look at those bookshelves, though.
That would
That'd
be
be-
great.
Heavily appreciated, yes.
All right. Well, we'll say we're at 3 hours now. A little bit well past it. I've got company. We'll call it right there. We'll pick up with you guys getting into exploring the shit and doing the thing. Next week is New Year's on Saturday as well.
Yeah.
I will as well be off Thursday and Friday, so I could do Wednesday again if you guys wanted to. It's up
I'm
to
down.
you.
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
I'm
I'm down.
free. Yeah, I'll let you know if not, but I think I'm free.
Dope.
Okay.
If we could do it at 7 if possible again, that would help me out.
Yeah, that's fine. No, we went a little bit over because people showed up late, but
Sorry.
no, it's okay.
Yeah, 11's